Urban, going to this game, you have a lot of obviously questions. Do you have more than you had in 2007 or fewer? Or can you what kind
I
of
think we got more, but I think we got better answers than we had in 2007. I'm hoping that, no, there's a lot of questions, but you're returning a lot of guys that were anxious to go see play, as opposed to in 07, we're like, I had no idea what we're dealing with. Or we actually knew what we were dealing with, and we weren't that excited about it. So we're real excited about this group.
Coach, have you talked to John Brantley's dad at all about maybe the sense of pride he's feeling with his son starting in his alma mater? And as a father yourself, what do you think he's kind of feeling right now?
It's amazing you ask. John and I are very close. There's not a better family than John and Karen Brantley and their his uncle Scott. But I texted him the other day, and I just watched the way Johnny managed practice. And I texted him, and I'll share it with you because I'm awful proud of this. I said, enjoy the ride. Your son is growing up to be a man. And that's, I hope I get that same text someday from someone, because that's really cool. And that is the truth. What he's done here in the last year has been exactly what we need to have happen. And that's, he's grown up. He's the leader of this team. And he's Johnny Brantley, that's good enough for us. He's Johnny Brantley.
Chris in the back, and then Joe to the left. Chris in the back.
He's had to answer so many questions about Tim Tebow, probably way more than you've been asked. I'm just wondering, how much of that has been a burden on him to handle?
We try to watch that, and I've told Steve to keep an eye on that. If it gets this guy's got to go take a snap and read a movement key and throw the ball. He doesn't have to answer many more questions. If I saw that was getting to him, he would be off limits, and that's our job to get him ready to go play. But he handles it. I think he probably as good as anybody I've ever seen. The guy in front of him I thought handled questions pretty well too. But Johnny, the way he's handled this, and I love his statement. I'm just a regular guy from Ocala. I'm going to go play quarterback, and he's actually really good, which is that's exactly who he is.
And who have you decided on the linebacker positions as far as starting this week?
Yeah, we're going to go with them, because they're going to both play. You got four guys. Three of them will start, and A.J. Jones for sure will start. Out of the other three, you got Hicks, Bostic, and Jelani. Two of those guys will start, but the next series will be a rotation of those three guys.
At what position? Sorry, who at Mike, Will, Sam?
Sam is going to be A.J. Jones, and the Mike Will are going to be a rotation.
Joe Goodman over here to the left. Joe.
When you have a competition like that at middle linebacker, and it's so intense, and even now you don't want to say who's going to start, how do you end up deciding which guy actually goes out there for the first play?
I don't decide. That's our linebacker coach decides, and I think who has the best week of practice.